Hey everybody, it's Tmika, and I want to share with you guys a super quick project that I've been working on. I posted a couple of these on Instagram, of which I have already given away. So these were given away to Kyla's friends in their goodie bags. So she had a unicorn birthday theme party, and I made a bunch of these little books for her girlfriends, the older girls that were there at the party, and I personalized them with a sticker and their name, and then they have like little decorations on their books, and they're all attached with snaps. And I colored the front of the books, not colored, but I covered the front of the books with this beautiful paper. And this paper is from Luisa's shop, KSP by Luisa. And this particular collection is called Teddy Bear Hugs and Unicorn Wishes. So let me show you. I did do a Hexagon card, birthday card with this paper collection. I'll link that video below. But it's a really pretty, paper collection surrounding candy, sweet treats, bears, party, unicorn, rainbow. So I showed this in a previous video. I also will link Luisa's video down below of her showing the digital paper. So I saved all the ones that I have printed out. This was like the cutouts page, where the sentiment page. There's some bows, some cards. So I like to use all that I print off first before I start printing more paper. So this is what the book looks like. I used one of the charms from our tassel charm swap, and I think this one belongs to Danessa. I'm not sure. I did have to cut them down a little bit, otherwise it would have extended the length of the book. So really cute. And of course this one belongs to Kyla. So I'm going to make another one for her cousin now, and her name is Tiara. So I will be making that with you guys right now. So if you don't mind, come and craft and chat with me. Alright, I am going to be using this page for the cover, and like I said, I've been nipping off of this little paper with little projects here and there, so I'm going to use my bits first, and I'm actually going to use these envelopes. And Tiara came in and she saw the papers that she liked, and she loved these patterns. Like, oh, that works perfect, because that's what we're going to use. So that's, and then we're going to use this envelope, and then we have a little bit of this left over from the Hexagon card. I'm going to use this as the closure piece. And I don't have any snaps left, so I'm going to be using Velcro. So I'm going to be using this pattern paper. Let's see, this light seems a little off. And I get these composition notebooks from the Dollar Tree. You get them in a pack of 3 for $1, mini comp books. And these stickers I'm going to be using more of. They came in a swap, the recent swap we just had, and I am so grateful for them. They came right on time, perfect. I get these little bands from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to need an eyelet to be able to attach the charm. This is from this Velcro is from the Dollar Tree, as well as these sentiment stickers from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using writing her name in these stickers from Sticko, UK Success brand. I will need a crocodile, and then the Scotch laminating pouches, and that's to be able to laminate the cover. I'm also going to be using a charm from the same swap, and it's this one. I'm not sure who it's from either, but it looks like this. Super cute, and I did cut it down as well, the paper tassel part. So pretty, really pretty colors. So that's going to go on this book. So she wanted gold and silver, which works out because this charm is silver and the letters that I have, the sentiments that I have, are gold. I'm like, oh honey, yep, I definitely can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, clear this off, and then I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is cover my composition books with the colored or pattern paper. Now, you don't have to do this, but you do know that if you don't, all your books will be different colors, because I think this comes with a red, a blue, and a green. So you can even cover them if you don't have enough pattern paper. You can even cover them with white cardstock, and you can doodle on top of them or what have you. So these are the books. I'm going to just use 2 for this project, and I'm going to use my art glitter glue dries clear. And I am just literally, well, before I do that, so I can just be ready, I'm going to cut these down. I'm so happy that I printed these off and I'm able to use them for this project. Instead of printing out 4 whole sheets, I believe that these will fit burly on top of here, so that will work. So all I'm doing is covering this up in wet glue. And I want this to stay adhered, or I want this to be nice and tidy. So I'm getting all of my edges. Okay. And I'm just going to smear just a little bit around the edges. And then a little bit in the middle. And I'm going to take this one. I'll start with this one here. Doesn't matter which pattern this goes, which direction this is. So I'm going to use the most. And I have to do it backwards because I want to make sure I get all the coverage. Because like I said, it barely meets it. So I just put it on upside down. And I'm just going to hold this up to the light and make sure I got all the pieces. Now typically you'd want to use a pattern paper that will cover the whole book, but since I'm using remnants, so I don't want to waste, this is what we're doing. And I'm just doing a rough cut. Let's see where I'm going here. Okay, perfect. Now I'm just going to clean up all these edges. This doesn't take long at all. Oh, and I forgot to mention that you'll need a laminator of some sort. I'm using just a cheapy real live laminator. Scotch. It was $20 at Target. And it works perfectly. And I use it also for my, when I'm doing my foil stuff. Okay. There that is. And I'm going to do the back with this, I'll do the back with this donut pattern. Yeah, and I'll do the back with this cake. Yeah. So, we're going to do the same thing. I'm actually going to cut this down. Okay, I'm going to add the glue and do the same thing. These make a great gift for Christmas, holiday, teenagers. You can make so many little ideas out of these little books, or you can even make your own notebook with just cardstock like I did when I was making a little lace book. I'll put the link for that down below. I did another craft and chat with me video, which I am loving doing actually. So but anyway, in that video I made like another lace book. I just noticed that is directional and we can't use that because the cupcakes will be sideways and that won't work. So I'll use another one of these chevron patterns, which I have an extra of. So just make sure that gets nice and tight. And then we're just going to cut off the extra. And I like that these are rounded. It adds just a little bit extra character. And I actually keep them rounded after I laminate the front. I know these are everywhere, but I just figured since I had to do them, and I also wanted to showcase this fabulous paper that Luisa had. So I thought it was good. Isn't that cute? I almost want to do that one on the front. You can notice that though. So that's mine. So cute. All right. Let's do this one. I'm going to cut this down a little bit to the edge and do this one. It goes by really fast. You guys will see. These will go by so quick, especially if you have stickers that you can just use to decorate real quick. You can also use colored images. You can use pre-cut die cuts. You can even put, I even saw a couple people put sequins, little tiny sequins jewels on here. Let's see, how is that gonna go? Like that. Little tiny sequins. Sorry guys, I guess I can't do this and talk at the same time, but I've seen people do sequins on there. There's a lot of possibilities of things you can cover, and like I said, you can use die cuts like the Gorgeous Girl die cuts if you have any of those. You can even doodle, which I've done on some of the some of the girls in the party, or Kyla's party, were younger, like 6 and 7. They were cousins or relatives, you know, that you have to invite, or they come to every year. But I didn't want to make them a whole one of these because I know that it's just going to be on the car floor in like 30 minutes. So I ended up taking a composition book and covering it up in dictionary paper and adding like a Gorgeous Girl die cut, and then just on top of it and just doodling around it. So, and I've done that to some craft fairs that I've done in the past. I'll link that craft fair reveal video below, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. They turned out really, really cute, and I like them. So I'm going to use this one for the back of the other one, since that's a directional pattern, and she did like that pattern over there, so no harm done. But I didn't want her cupcakes to go sideways. Maybe I'll be able to use it on the front. I know I won't, because I'm using blue on the front, so that's not going to work. So we'll have to just let that one go, TT. Alright, so just want to make sure I get these edges. That's really important. Make sure the paper's stuck on the edges. Okay. And then we just lay this right on top. Make sure that it's even. That popsicle or lollipop paper is so cute. And Luisa has so many files. I mean, Summer Fun, she just re-released. She also just released 2 Halloween papers. If you are doing like Halloween projects or things like that, she just released 2 of those. Oh, the coffee one, I just printed that one. So I'll be doing some stuff with that, I'm sure. Super cute. So just check her out. She's, like I said, KSP by Luisa. And then all the stuff is sold on her blog. So you go there, download, purchase it there. So, and everything that I'm mentioning, of course, will be down below. Also, I have a few DESTASHs left if you guys are interested in that. So I've gotten a lot of feedback on people's DESTASH bags, and they are happy with what they got for the price, which are $25, and you're paying $7 of that, and 20 cents is shipping. So you're not paying a whole thing, but yeah, great deal for all that you get, I think. Okay. All right, so now that's all covered. Let me clear this one. This one looks like it's a little extra hanging over the edge. And I just want to go back and check all my edges and make sure that nothing is loose anywhere. And everything lines up properly. So those are the 2 books. Make sure they're right side. Right side. Oh my gosh, that donut paper is so cute. Alright, so that's that. And now we need to do the cover really quick. Like I said, this does not take long. I'm going to measure this book out so we can know how long to cut our paper. It's about 4.5 inches. I'm just going to go maybe 1/4 inch bigger than that. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch bigger than that and see what it looks like. And then we'll come back around. I'm taking off my borders here, because I don't want the white edge to show. So we need it the longest way possible, so it needs to go, and I don't think it can go this way. Let me just make sure that this will fit wrap this way. I can't remember which direction I had it. Yeah, I guess either way. Well, that's cutting it close this way, but it's shorter that way. Okay, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna cut it down to 4.5 first, and then we're gonna see. That's perfect, actually. That fits perfectly on there. Perfect. All right, so that's cutting it close. I probably should have cut it down to 4 3/4 and then cut it down, but that matches, that does everything just fine. So then I want to go ahead and all I do is add I place my paper at the end, my books, stack them up together, right? And then, oh, I need to add my bands. I'm going to use this, this pink one. It's one of her favorite colors. And then I want to add all of my stuff to it so I can know how much to cut off. So take my bands. Again, I get 100 of these, come in the Dollar Tree, in the dollar section. Well, the whole thing is dollar section. I meant hair section. And I just split naturally go where the paper splits in the middle. And then I put the binder on. I just want to make sure that the metal connecting piece is in the inside. Okay. And then that's going to go, let me put this one in the front. And then I'm going to put these to the edge with a tiny bit left over, over the edge. And then I'm going to fold my paper over and snugly, and then I really just honestly take this, or I use the back of my scissors, or you can use a bone folder. You just want to get a good crease, basically, is what we're doing. I'm guessing a bone folder would be better, but I didn't bring it over here, so. All right, so that's that. Okay, now I'm just going to cut off the extra plus the hair that we did on the other side. So make sure that's perfect. So this measurement may be different, you know, how thick your cardstock is that you use to cover that, but I'll tell you what it is. It's 4.5 by, let's see, 4.5 by, looks like 7 1/4. I'm going to straighten out this line because it's going to bug me. Okay. It's 4.5 by 7 1/4. Perfect. Now, do want to go, I should have bought my bone folder over here, but I just want to make this nice and hard. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is measure out, hopefully we can use, I don't want to use this, honestly. I don't want to use that one, it doesn't match. I want to use another one. Maybe we can use that. We'll do that one, because we need a closure piece. Doesn't have to be very long. You just need something that'll swing from the back to the front to close it. Right about there. Ah, darn it. I'll give you the measurements in a quick second. I'll just do my little rough measure. And that's about, should we do 2 inches? No, I think I did. 1.5. Yep. Actually, I'm going to do 1.25. I don't want it super thick. There we go. So it's 1.25 by 2 7/8, almost to 3. You can do 1.25 by 3 to make it easier. Okay, so now all I got to do, my laminator is heated up. So I am just going to go and take these 2 pieces to the laminator and laminate them. And you feel free to add pattern paper to the back, the inside, if you want it to be double-sided. You don't have to. I'm not going to. And you can go ahead and send it to the laminator. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back. Alright, so I have laminated the top here. Now all we need to do is add the books, which I just slide through here. Okay. And slide this one through the back. Sorry, I know I'm like super off frame. Let's try to bring it a little closer there, Tmika. All right. Perfect. That's super cute. And then we have the little tab here. Let's make sure that's nice and even. And then that's going to go right there. But I'm just going to attach this with some hot glue on the back. Whoa. That hot glue came out super fast. So all I'm going to do is just flip this over and add that to the back of the book here. And just make sure I get all my little glue. I can just tap this with the heat gun to get that glue piece off. And then for the front, and like I said, I was going to use Velcro for the front. Alright. I just need these 2. That's awesome that this comes in. You get 20 pieces for $1. They come in handy. So many times they've come in handy. So I am just going to add a little bit of hot glue to the back of this Velcro dot and add it to the tab here. Let's get this extra glue off. Okay, and I'm going to add the top to the tab so that it lines up properly. Let's take it off first and then add it. And then I'm going to add some hot glue to that top part so that I can close it on this book. Right about there. I'm just going to hold it. And there we go. That part's done. Now I just have to decorate it. Maybe we can do a little unicorn because that's just too big. And then your sparkle is showing. Dream like a unicorn. That's pretty. Let's see. Dream like a unicorn. I don't know what unicorns dream like, but it seems magical. Dream like a unicorn. And then I saw some pink hearts or something. Yeah. This is pretty. Put that on there. And let's see, this little stars down here. Make it seem all magical. See if I can find another star or something. Okay, here's another little one. Do this tiny one. Okay. Here's another one down here. We'll add this too. Okay. And then I'm going to use You're Beautiful. I think I saw one down here that was You Are Beautiful. Yep. Because she is inside and out. Alright. This was one of the best things the Dollar Tree put out. I swear. I love these. Okay, You Are Beautiful is going to go right there. And then we're going to spell her name out. And I need a little assistance from a stick pin, because I cannot get this up. And this stick pin doesn't even have a tip. Ain't that about some mess? Let's see. Here's one right here. There we go. Alright, so we got T. So cute. She's gonna love this. I have to do all caps because I don't have, whoa. I have to do all caps because I don't have an A in the lowercase a. T-I-E. But I had all caps and everything else, so. And rather than to use another sticker set, I really like these elegant stickers. This pattern, or what do you call that, font. So I wanted to keep it. And I had some block gold ones, but they were chunky and I just didn't go well with it. T-I-E-R-R and A. Come on. Okay. Last letter. There. Just put this pin back. Cute. How cute is that? All right, so the last thing we're going to do is punch this hole so we can get this eyelet hung. Okay. And what did I do with the eyelets? We need that, that, and this. And all I'm going to do, take the Velcro off, and in between the two books, I'm going to punch a hole with my crocodile near the top. Okay. And then we're going to add a white eyelet. Yeah. Oh. And we're going to seal it. Or you know what I mean, make it set it. Alright, let's put everything back. And then we can add this beautiful charm, which I know she will love. Look how cute that is. That is so stinking adorable. Get that. I want to almost put something on this because Kyla's have a little, because she has that snap. I do have these pearls right here. Maybe I can hot glue a little pearl or something on here. Let's see. See how that looks first. That's cute, but let me see if I have a gold one somewhere. Hold on. And I do. These came in one of the recent swaps as a goodie. So I really thank you guys for sharing, because that little bucket of goodies have saved my life on many of occasions. My scrap life, that is. All right. So I am going to add this pearl here. Let me just make sure it looks right before I seal the deal. Yeah, that's really cute. Isn't that cute? All right. Oh no, I just dropped the dang thing. There's no finding it on this black carpet. All right. Let's see. Put that down. There we go. Dream like a unicorn. Make sure all this is nice and tight. Super cute. Charm. I love it. And this one's Kyla's. Adorable. Alright guys, check out Luisa's shop. All the links to the things that I mentioned will be down below in the description box. I will talk to you guys soon. Like the video if you like it, and thanks for coming and chatting with me.